Hey, what's up guys? Bean here, coming out of you another video. Today, I'm coming out with a bit of a different video, but I will be doing a Brainrot TD tier list. When I usually do one of these, I try and keep them as updated as possible. So whenever new units come out, I'll try my best to update them as soon as I can. I think there is an update today, so if that update does include new units, I'll try and get them and put them into the tier list as soon as I possibly can. I think the updates in this game are a bit weird times at the moment, so I'll try and do my best with timing. But obviously, shout out to this person for suggesting the tier list. If I take ideas for a video from you guys, I'll throw you up on the screen just as a bit of a shout out. So shout out to this guy for giving me the idea. I've been thinking of it for a while, but I thought let's do it now, why not? So here we go. This is every unit so far that we have in the game. So at S tier I have the Saturno. This unit is a single target unit, but it's so strong, it's unbelievably strong. I wish I could show you like the actual DPS, but that's maybe something I can work on in the future. But it does max level at level 1. Max upgrade at level 1, it does around like 90 to 80,000 DPS. So it does around like 22,000 DPS, and it's insanely strong, insanely good. After that, we have the Garama and Madungdung. I think that's how you say it. This is a good unit, but it's an explosion unit, so a bit like, I mean, basically you max level it up and then it will go to the nearest unit and just explode, and then it will die, and then you can do it again. So I think this is really good for like challenge mode. Like maybe if some units are getting past and you're worried that you might lose, if you just put this right at the end of the map and level it up, if anything gets past your starter units, he can sort them out, and then you can just replace them and max them up again, because you do get so much money. So I think he's very good for just handling those situations. Then we have the Udindindindun. He is also a single target, just like the Saturino. He's a single target. He doesn't do as much as a Saturino. I think he does like 13k DPS a second. So he's not as good, but he is still insanely strong. And yeah, he's great. Got the Elefanto. I think that does circle. So when I say if it does like single circle AoE, that's like the attack style it does. It usually says a lot about the character. So the Elefanto is like an AoE circle. It does like 3k DPS. Like one unit does 3k DPS, and it's AoE. So again, it's a very good unit. The Los Mateo, that's another single target unit. Lots of damage, does about 7k damage a second. The Grapis Medusi is the only unit on this list that I am unsure of at this moment in time, as I've not seen anybody use it, and I also do not have it yet. So if you do have the unit and you have the stats for it, you know, like if you level it up and then just send me the stats in the comments or something, I can update it. But right now I have no idea how good or bad that unit is. So yeah, it's at the bottom of S because I don't want to mislead anyone. I can probably, I could probably guarantee it's definitely an S tier unit, seeing as it's the only secret in the game. But yeah, we'll see. Then we have the hotspot at A. The hotspot, I can't remember exactly what his style is. What is he? So he is, I think he's AoE as well. Okay, he's a circle. So he's also insanely strong. I'll try not to go through all of them, but yeah, you have the Strawbellini. That's a line character, does a lot of damage. The Cappuccino is an AoE, super strong. The Cavallero, or the Virtuoso, whichever you want to call it, is a pierce unit, so a line. The golden Mateo surprisingly is up in A, but it has more DPS than both the Cheer and the Dragon, and the major combination, or whatever you call it. But it is single target. The major combination, as you can see bottom right, is a circle and a slow. So you could maybe put this a bit higher if you want a slowing unit. I would consider putting this in. But what you've got to understand, guys, is a lot of these units are just like if you have them. But for example, if you have a dragon like me that's got giant and rainbow, it makes more sense to use this over like a normal hotspot, for example. So this is just a generic tier list, but whatever you have these traits on, like the giant rainbow, I've got a giant rainbow shark and a giant rainbow Bonica. So I use those of everything else, and then I've got these guys that are normal. But yeah, then we have the Cheer and then the Dragon. B, we have all of kind of like the starter units. I've kind of just put them all down here. I'm not really going to talk on them too much. Then we have the money unit. And then in starters, we have the Bonica. I personally love the Bonica. I think he's the best starter like that you can place down. If you're doing like a lower difficulty, I'm not sure if you'll have enough money to place him down straight away. But if you do like me, like you do Nightmare or Challenger mode, you have enough money to place him down. So yeah, then you have the starter list, which is Bonica, the Trolala, the Assassino, the Crocodile playing guy, Bananini, and then Tung Tung. But again, if you have any traits, like if you have a trait on the Tung Tung, but not on the Crocodilo, the Tung Tung is probably better. So just keep that in mind when you're picking your team. But other than that, yeah, I think that is everything. This game is very good. I feel like it's getting a lot of good updates, so that's why I'm starting to... I think I'll start doing some more videos on it. It's very good. And yeah, this next update that comes out in a few hours, if there's anything new from it, I will post it in the tier list. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time.